Hey y'all, Hillbilly Hank here. If the sound don't match up perfect, don't you worry none. We're so far back in the holler that technology don't always work good. The Wi-Fi comes and goes like a stray cat, and sometimes the audio shows up late like it took the long way round the mountain. Ain't nothing wrong with your phone, it's just remote holler problems. Out here, the only thing that stays perfectly in sync is the gossip. Welcome back to Front Porch Gossipin and Sippin at Apple Butter Holler, where we don't spread rumors, we just set 'em on the table and let 'em walk around.
That's right. If a rumor's true, it'll survive the porch. If it ain't, it'll still survive. 'Cause folks like drama.
Drama is nutrition for the living. For me, it's entertainment.
Boney Finger don't eat cornbread, but he'll feast on a scandal.
Cornbread has no soul. Scandal does.
Now I've been working up some new designs. Got that riding dirty vibe. Little grit, little attitude, little don't ask what's in the trunk.
That one speaks to the holler spirit. Half the holler is riding dirty, and the other half is riding questionable.
In the mechanic design, that one's powerful. It says, trust me, I know what I'm doing, which is exactly what untrustworthy people want you to believe.
Boney, you suspicious of sunshine.
Sunshine is when shadows are sharpest.
He ain't wrong, Hank. That's why I keep my curtains closed.
All right, Ethel. You've been saying Ringo's garage is up to something. I'm still saying that man's just working late.
Working late? Hank, I seen lights popping on at midnight, then off, then on again like the building itself was nervous.
I watched the garage too.
How you watching stuff? You don't even sleep.
Exactly.
Tell him, Boney.
At approximately 2 o'clock, I heard a tool clink, a creak of a door, and then a truck rolled out slow, real slow, like it didn't want the moon to recognize it.
That's called test driving.
It was not a test drive. It was a confession with wheels.
And that truck had a vibe, like it just left a place it shouldn't have been, and it knew it.
Y'all act like Ringo's running some kind of...
A front. A respectable mechanic shop in the day. And at night, something that smells like gasoline, secrecy, and don't tell nobody you saw me.
Exactly. I don't know what he's doing, but I know one thing. Ain't nobody needing that many oil changes after midnight.
Could be emergencies.
In Apple Butter Holler, the only emergency after midnight is a possum getting bold, or a raccoon discovering fermented fruit.
Or a man attempting to look innocent while actively being suspicious.
Now I will say, I did see a fella rolling through the holler yesterday. Truck looking like it had just been baptized in mud.
That wasn't mud, Hank. That was alibi paste.
I noticed the same vehicle. It had a fresh shine on the rims and a fresh panic in the headlights.
How you know headlights got panic?
Because I am panic-proof. I can recognize it in others.
That truck rolled by my house so slow I had time to judge it twice.
Maybe it was somebody showing off.
Showing off? If you're showing off, you don't drive like you're trying not to wake up the trees.
The trees were awake. They whispered to me.
The trees don't whisper.
They do when you're quiet enough to listen and dead enough to be invited.
All right, folks, we ain't moved an inch. We just sitting here sipping. But apparently we solved a whole crime by looking at headlights.
It's not a crime yet, Hank. It's an incoming situation.
I will continue monitoring Ringo's garage. Respectfully.
Respectfully?
From a distance. With judgment.
That's how I do everything.
If y'all enjoyed this porch talk, hit like, follow, and come back. Same porch, same tea. 'cause around here there is no telling what you might find in the holler.